Yo, yo, what's going on? What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, in this video, I want to talk about why men should never fall in love with women, okay? You should never fall in love with women, right? Now, the thing is, they should fall in love with you, but you should never, ever fall in love with them. So what do I mean by this? What I'm saying is you can love women, you can have love for women, but don't fall in love. And what I'm saying is that when we talk about falling in love, I'm talking about where you're like all thinking about her all the time, you're having all these like feelings, and you're everything is about her, and you're always wondering about her, you're always doing everything for her, everything is about her. You're starting to feel these like your emotions are getting all caught up in the interactions that you're dealing with women. So you don't ever want to fall in love with women, because this is the thing. As a man, you're supposed to be focused. And when you're on that falling in love shit, you're not focused, right? So you're supposed to be focused on yourself, focused on your purpose, and also when you're in a relationship with the woman, you're supposed to be focused on managing that relationship. And you can't focus on managing the relationship if you're all falling in love and shit. Because what's going to happen is that the girl's going to do something that's going to probably get you upset, pissed off, or make you feel a certain type of way. And because you're so in love with the girl, you're not going to be able to think objectively to, solve the problem or to do the things that's necessary for the situation in order for you to even maintain the relationship between you and her. Because since you're so in love, what's going to happen is, and you're so attached emotionally, what's going to happen is that when she does whatever she does, you're going to be thrown off, right? So imagine you're the type of guy, you're so in love with some girl, and she does, something that you think is stupid, or she disrespects you in a certain type of way. And now, because you're so emotionally attached and because you're so in love, you don't necessarily check her on it, or you just let it slide, or, you continue to let her do the nonsense she's doing because you're so in love. You're so blinded by how you feel about her, you're not really seeing what's going on. Or let's say, she does something to where you may think you're going to break up with, or she's going to break up with you, or, the relationship's not going the exact way you want it to go. And you get all emotional. You start crying and shit. You understand? You're just all over the place. So you can't even keep it together, because since you're so in love and so entangled in the situation, you aren't focusing on what's going on objectively. You're not focusing on what's happening in the situation. And because you're not focusing on it, you're losing your sense of self. You're losing who the hell you are, because you're all over the place based off of you being extremely emotionally attached to this woman, when what you should have been doing was staying focused so you can assess the situation as it's supposed to be. Now, again, this is not to say that, you're not going to get emotional about stuff, or you're not going to feel anything. What you have to do is you have to practice being rational in the situations that you are in with women. Because what happens is some guys, they don't have that much experience with women, so certain dudes end up falling in love quickly. They're like, oh my God, she's beautiful, I love her, I want to do anything for her, all this other stuff. They forget who the hell they are when they start getting with this woman. You ever hear people say, like, they're with someone and they're gonna break up, or the relationship's kind of shaky, and they'll say, oh, I can't imagine life without her. I can't imagine life without him. I can't live without him. I can't live without her. That's all that in love shit. You understand what I'm saying? Now, again, you love the girl, right? But don't do that in love shit. And see, because you love her enough, or you love her that much to not be in love with her. Okay, let me say that again. You love her that much to not be in love with her. So what that means is is that you're with your girl and you're basically saying to her, you don't even have to say this verbally, but this is like what your actions are saying, is that I love you to the point that I'm going to stay so focused that I don't get, mixed up in all this in love shit. Because if I do, then that's when the relationship is going to probably end, or not even, it's going to be a lot of drama and bullshit, because me as the man, I got to keep it together. You as the woman, you could do all that lovey-dovey shit. You could think about me all day. You could frolic and do all that other stuff because, you as a woman, you already got that emotional shit. That's what you do. Me as the man, I got to keep shit together on all fronts. You see what I'm saying? So on some man shit, you should not be on that, I'm like super in love with this girl and I'm feeling these feelings. And, oh my God, I'm crying and I can't get up and I can't do anything. All I can do is think about her. And look, I'm telling you this because I've been through that shit. And I know some of y'all have been through that shit too. And some of y'all are probably gonna end up being through this shit because you don't know any better. You understand? And this is what I'm trying to let you guys know. You understand? Because the thing is this. Your girl could be in love with you, and you also, you want your girl to respect you and all this other stuff. And the thing is, she'll lose respect for you seeing you, being all in your feelings, getting all emotional because of some shit that's going down, because you're so in love. See, the thing is, look, man, again, you can love the girl, right? But don't be on some in love shit. You understand? You love her to the point where you're saying, look, I have love for you. I'm going to do what I need to do as a man to keep this shit going between me and you. And part of me doing the thing that I need to do is to not get caught up in this in love stuff. You feel what I'm saying? I can love you, but I'm not going to get caught up in this in love stuff, because the in love stuff is, a lot of it's irrational. A lot of it is just that feeling. It's that high. You understand what I'm saying? It's that fantasy. Let's, as men, we got to stick to the reality of shit. You understand? You have to make sure you're on top of your shit so that you can even have a good relationship and she could have a good relationship. Because this is the thing. Most relationships, most great relationships, usually are because the man knows how to manage the relationship. All right? Most relationships that are good, that work, are because the man knows how to make it work. That's because look at it this way. If your girl starts getting emotional, crying, wilding out, whatever, or she's just all over the place, right? You as the man, you say, okay, well, I understand you like this. I feel you. I got you. Don't worry about it. Everything gonna be cool. You stay cool, calm, and collected. She calms down. And then things progress. Now let's flip it around. Let's flip this shit around. You chilling with your girl. You start crying, being emotional, wilding out, acting crazy. Your girl's like looking at you like something wrong with you. She's ready to leave you for the guy who, she's looking for a more masculine guy. She's looking for a guy who can keep it together, right? So she's not gonna sit there and say, oh, like at first she'll be like, oh yeah, it's okay, honey, whatever. But in the back of her head, she's like looking around for the next dude. You see what I'm saying? So she's not gonna be able to keep it together if you don't keep it together. If you keep it together, she keeps it together. So this is why I say, if anyone's gonna be in love, have her be in love with you. You see what I'm saying? Don't worry about being in love with her. Have her be in love with you. Have her have those feelings and all that other stuff. You need to stay focused. You see what I'm saying? Understand that, when you're dealing with a woman, their emotions fluctuate. They're all over the place. They feel this and all this other stuff happens. And you also feel these things too, but the thing that you have that, you know, that you're a little bit more equipped with as a dude is that you know how to think practically even when you are extremely emotional, right? And all that in love stuff is just emotion. So, understanding that, understand that you should not be sitting there worried about or belly aching about being in love with some chick. I get emails all the time and dudes is like, oh, I'm in love with this girl and I can't live without her and I feel like she's gonna leave me and yada, yada, yada. I'm like, yeah, she probably is gonna leave your ass because you are not focused. You are all over the place. You understand? Focus on you, focus on your purpose, and you focus on maintaining the relationships you have with women. All of that other stuff, you understand what I'm saying? You know, I remember I think I saw a video with my dude Eddie Fuse, and if I'm not mistaken, he had this video, and I think it was a live video, and part of the video he said, sometimes guys gotta sort of look at themselves and say, yo, fuck your feelings. Shout out to my dude Eddie Fuse. Let me know if I said the right shit you said, but I remember you saying something like that. And it's like, I understand. Because as a dude, you look, this shit is not easy. But as a guy, in order to maintain what's going on in your life, you have to stay focused at all times. Yeah, feel what you're gonna feel, it's all good or whatever, but you have to still focus, right? And when you're on that I'm in love shit, when you're so emotionally caught up with a woman, you're losing focus. You understand? So again, it's not to say you can't love a woman. You should love the woman you're dealing with, right? You show her love. But the best way to show her love is for you to stay focused. All right? So that's pretty much it. Guys, I'm out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month.
What's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.